Hey, it's Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. I recently sat down with Roz O'Hearn, someone who certainly knows the ins and outs of frozen food.
The best part of my job here at Nestlé is to work with other colleagues who care as much about good food as I do. When I am shopping for my family at home, I am buying the best ingredients that I can find in my local supermarket. And there are people here who do that for us. So everything that we are buying to make recipes for you, we start with great ingredients. People really do care about making great food here, and so that's a wonderful thing to come to work every day with people who love making great food. Well, Howard, I don't have time to cook during the week, and so that's why any of these refrigerated and frozen items that are available in the supermarket today are a perfect solution for people who have a busy life. When the weekend comes and I do have time to cook, I do the same thing that we do at work. You know, I cook enough, I cook double recipe, and I freeze some. And so that's essentially what we're doing here at my company for you every day, so that you can have those convenient choices during the week. It's good food, and then we freeze it.
You obviously buy a lot of product. How is that different than shopping for at home?
When we're shopping for ingredients, we do the same thing that you would do when you go to a supermarket. We're trying to make sure that we have the ripe tomatoes, that the broccoli is fresh and green, that the semolina is, of the grade that we need it. So those are all the same things that I would consider if I were going to the grocery store. I'm sure it's what you consider when you're going as well. But where it's different is that if we're going to buy a new ingredient, let's say we're going to have a recipe with kale, we can't just go to a supermarket and say, we need many, many millions of pounds of kale. We have to work with the growers in advance to make sure that the crops, are going to be large enough to be able to supply, our needs to make recipes.
What are you most proud of here at your kitchens?
We're making our food the same way you would make it if you had the time to do it. We use great ingredients. We have people who have been trained to perfect those recipes, to make them with care, and then we are freezing them so that captures all of the nutrition and the great taste, and it keeps it ready for you until you're ready to make that meal at home. So we make great food and then we freeze it. It's that simple.
I love the way Roz explained how the meals we find in our supermarket freezer case are so much like the meals we make at home, only on a much bigger scale, which makes for lots of, ooh, it's so good.